And if you just popping in, no, I'm not cooking. I'm getting ready to cut my soap. Over here on Saturday, we were making soap. And I told everybody that I was coming back today and we was actually going to cut the soap. So you're going to see me cut the soap and see how it turned out. We made 5 loaves of soap. So we're going to see how everything turned out. I see some people that came on in, got the lights going up. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Y'all know how we do over here. Tap, 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 tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap the screen. We be getting the lights up like that. Tap, 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 tap the screen. I made 5 loaves of soap and I'm going to show y'all. I made some chocolate drop bars of soap on Saturday as well. Chocolate drop bars, they smell so good. When I got up Sunday and walked in here, ooh, it smelled like a candy store, that chocolate. You could just smell the chocolate permeate in the air. I say whoever buy that soap and take a bath with that chocolate soap, they're going to want to eat when they get out the tub, because all they're going to be smelling is that chocolate when that hot water hit that creamy and moisturizing soap. They're going to love it. Now, you know what? Give me a second. When I was on live the other day, some people was asking me how to get to my website, so I'll keep this right here in case somebody asks. But the link to my website is already in my profile. Already in the profile. These are my chocolate drop bars. These you don't have to cut because I made them in a mold. Get this, I got it. Now you see these are in a loaf. I made bars in this mold on Saturday, and look, these are chocolate drop. These are my chocolate drop soap bars. When I tell you, this is chocolate heaven. If you like to eat chocolate, you're going to want to take a shower with these. I'm telling you, these smell so good. These smell really good. And they came out really good too. See? My chocolate drop bars. I'm calling them white chocolate. When I mixed it all up, it was a dark, 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 dark brown. Ooh, this smells so good. I'm telling you, this smells like a Hershey bar. This smells so good. When I made these on Saturday, they were very, very dark. By the time I woke up Sunday morning, they were starting to turn light. So even though they're my chocolate drop bars, they're going to be my white chocolate drop bars. But see again, aren't those bars gorgeous? This is a bar of handmade chocolate soap. And it's just soap and chocolate. That's it. Cocoa powder. Ooh, that looks so pretty. I know y'all want to bar this soap. Buddy Roll, you see that? Isn't that a pretty bar of soap? It's real moisturizing to your skin. Chocolate drop soap. I'm going to go ahead and let my mama put this back because they're going to be curing. But again, my link is in my profile. I was live Saturday. A young lady said, can you show me what your page is? So I just showed her my Q code. I just put it up to the screen. She clicked it and immediately ordered, I think, about 4 bars of soap. When you hear these different types of soaps that I have, you're going to say, oh yeah, I think I'm going to be hungry. Because this one I'm going to cut first. You know what, let me cut 2 that I already have, that I took out of the mold already. The viewers over here on my live, hey, whoever just came in on Facebook, hey. If you were on my live this past Saturday, you know that I'm not a big baseball fan, but I was a little excited that our Astros made it to the postseason. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try to make a Astro-inspired soap. So I did that. I'm going to move this, put this over to the side. This is another one. I've already taken out the mold. Isn't that pretty? That is a pretty bar soap. And it smells so good. Wait till I tell y'all what's in it. I'll do this one in a minute. Let's talk about this bar that I made that was inspired by the Astros. You know the Astros is blue. Their colors is navy blue, orange, and like white or cream. That's the Astros color. So I said, you know what? Let me try to make a bar of soap that's inspired by the Astros. This is the loaf that I made on Saturday when I say I was trying to make an Astro-inspired log of soap. My blue didn't come out the blue that I wanted. It's more of a light blue instead of the dark blue that I was going for. And you can see I put the orange in the middle and then we had the white on the top. It didn't come out like I wanted it to, but when I tell you, hey Hazel, how you doing? You get to see me cut some soap. This is my Astro inspired soap. When I say Hazel, y'all, I'm talking to my aunt on Facebook. This is my Astro inspired soap. It's blue, orange, and white. And in the Astros soap, I added in bergamot citrus scent. And when I tell you, oh, we're gonna go ahead and cut this loaf. This is gonna be, I'm still calling my Astro loaf, even though the dark blue didn't come out the color. It's still a beautiful loaf of soap. And you don't have to just have soap where you bathe with it. You can have this as a deco loaf where you can actually sit it in your house as decoration. And as you walk by, you'll continually smell the scent of the soap like a candle. You just don't have to burn it. It's going to naturally just give off the fragrance that's in the soap. And this was a bergamot citrus. And look at those colors. That's so pretty. So depending on what your decor is, this may fit into your decor. You can order a half a log or you can order the whole log. And if you're interested in getting a whole loaf of soap, you can always send me a message and we'll talk about the loaf of soap, what it is that you want. And you can just sit it in your house for decor. And I'm going to show you another loaf that I have. Go ahead and get started. And I've decided with my Astro loaf, I'm going to give it a straight cut. And let's see what the inside look like, because I don't know what the inside look like. Remember, I was trying to make my own special loaf, my Astro soap. So if y'all are Astro fans out there, don't get mad. My blue just didn't do what it was supposed to do. But it's still a pretty blue soap. Let's see. Not too bad. So if you're an Astros fan out there, just know that this soap was inspired by your team. I think bergamot citrus, and it, oh my God, this smells so good. Bring them on camera. Can you see it? This was my Astros because they went into the postseason. The blue, orange, and the white for the Astros. So let's hope Astros win. They lost yesterday, but we're going to hope that they win the next game. They're playing right now. I think it started at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I'm going to keep cutting. But I'm going to give this one a straight cut. I'm not going to use the wave cut. Yeah, that's pretty. That is a very pretty soap. So this is scented with bergamot citrus. We got a good cut, a good clean cut too. Look, that's pretty. That's pretty. That look like the waves at the beach, don't it? Go Astros. You do not have to just use the soap for bathing. You can use it as a deco loaf. Let's just say someone has a house with orange decor. They can always use this entire loaf and just sit it around the house. The scent will permeate the air. It's going to smell good. And this can be considered a deco loaf. You can just sit this as decorations in your house. You don't have to just bathe with this soap. It smells really good. Again, this one has bergamot. It'll, the scent will kind of just diffuse all into the air. But it's pretty, and it'll look like a piece of your decor in your house. That's why it's called a deco loaf. So consider getting an actual loaf of the soap or a half loaf. You can buy a half loaf. Let me show you what my half loaves look like, because some of them are going to look different depending on the size of the actual loaf when it was made. And again, you can buy the deco loaf. You plan on doing any Christmas themes for Christmas time? That's my favorite time of the year on all Christmas. I actually have one that I've already done. I'll go grab one and show it to you. I have one called Holiday Frost. That's a red and white with peppermint. And I have one that I'm going to cut in a minute that I just did the other day. It's called Under the Mistletoe. It's green, red, and I put an evergreen scent in it. Oh, I love this. Look at that. That is so pretty. You can buy the bars if all you want to do is take a shower. Or you can buy a whole loaf or a half loaf. I'm glad you like them. Didn't your skin feel good and silky? Now, my aunt just got some soap in the mail that I sent to her, and she's telling me on Facebook how much she liked them. I'm telling you, these soaps, when you have no chemical in them, you're getting straight moisturizing soap on your skin. You can't go wrong with that. And just put this deco loaf in your house along with your decorations if this was your color. But don't fret. I can make them with any color. Now, and this scent, when we walk, like I have a room set up in my house where I have all the soaps. When you just walk through there, it smells so good. It doesn't smell like any other part of your house. It smells so fresh and clean because of all the soaps that's in there. So again, always you'll have all of this soap. You can cut it yourself at home if you want to start cutting on it. Or you can just sit it for decor in your house. And look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Clean edges, clean sides. That's a pretty deco loaf. Cut a little piece off of this. Y'all just give me a second. Y'all know I always give samples. When you buy soaps from me, I send you samples. Guess what? Somebody's going to get pieces of this sample because I just cut it off because I need to make sure all my bars are the same width. So I had to cut the front piece down a little bit. So this is going to be a part of the sample. So this is going in the basket for right now.